Fish, I mean, that moment in front of the Thatchers is nice. I mean, obviously it is almost forgotten now with the events that followed. But I mean, just on that moment itself, must have been nice for you. Almost a year after something that happened.
Yeah, sure. No, I guess to be honest, it all happened so quick. I didn't really think about the personal aspect. It was just we need to get another one, and thoroughly thought we did. I've not seen it back, but everything would tell me from what other people have said that it was a perfectly good goal, and one that under the circumstances was performed quite expertly by Rhys Murphy. But yes, personally, yeah, a very nice moment to get another goal at the Thatchers end. It's been a very long time for me. So yeah, the personal moment was nice, but it would have been, all that wasn't in my mind at the time. It was just trying to contribute to getting the result we needed to get that title.
Obviously, having started on the bench, you were behind sort of the management team throughout. I mean, how did they get on progressively through the game? Were they sort of panicked, or did they not really panic at all?
No, I wouldn't say so. We've made a point this week that this is just like any other fixture, and I think we went into that game with, you're not human if you don't think of the what if. Obviously everyone does edge towards that a little bit, but it was just like any other fixture as best as we could perform that. I wouldn't say there was any added pressure or frustrations on the side. I think we had some good spells the way we played, and it's very easy to look back after a game and think of what you could have done better, some of the mistakes that were made perhaps, but it's so easy in hindsight. So I'd say we performed to the best of our ability, and ultimately we found ourselves being in a position where we were chasing the game, and it's always hard when you're at home, when you're in our position chasing a game, when people get a lot of bodies behind the ball.
I would double back towards that moment at the end where the Thatchers reacted as a goal went in for Slough and Rhys Murphy breaks through. I mean, how did you feel after? What was the feel in the change room after that? It's a bit of a killer.
So I, in the immediate aftermath after the game, I wasn't in the change room, but I imagine it would have been an element of a strong injustice from my angle, and I've not seen it back, and I don't envy the job of officials. I think it's a very, very hard task. But if it is the wrong call to have that moment for the club, not just as players, for everyone involved with the Oval Town, from top to bottom, supporters, members of staff, backroom staff, everything, would have been a fantastic moment, and almost written in the stars. Sadly it wasn't to be, and yeah, we just pick ourselves up, and we never like to do it easy, so we'll just go again on Thursday.
6,000 inside Hewish Park this afternoon. It would have been lovely to have that moment, and as you say, it was almost written in the stars that could have been the moment with Rhys Murphy coming back. What's it like having Rhys Murphy back in the fold and having him fit again?
I think the goal that he had disallowed is of the highest quality. With everything that's on the line, the pressure involved, running a ball towards the home end, keeping it under control, luring the keeper out, popping it into the side netting, shows the quality of the individual and the character of the individual, given actions performed earlier on in the half. And yeah, he's someone you want in your team. Big fan of Rhys, and I was gutted for the club, but also for him personally. After 3 months of being injured, to have that moment would have been incredible for him.
As for the crowd, a great crowd again. They were so loud behind the goal the whole game, and now they've faced a trip up north to Gloucester to try and get it done. I mean, just a word on the supporters today.
Absolutely. Like, it was, I came on, I had a nice applause. I'm forever grateful for the warm reception I received. I was delighted to give them a moment to cheer about, and I'll forever be grateful for everything since my injury last season to date, that they've shown me the love and support that they have, and I'm gutted for them as much as everyone, if not actually the most, because the last few years has been clouds here or there, and it would have been a fantastic moment, but we'll have our time, and as I say, no complacency going into the next fixtures, and we want to put it right for the, well, not put it right, they did it right, but give them that moment that they deserve.
Results going quite positively elsewhere. Obviously, it doesn't feel, you probably don't feel it right now, but you are closer to that title. And I know we could have won it today, but you're closer to where you are at the start of the afternoon. How do you feel going into that? Are you ready to go on Thursday?
Absolutely. It's like, as we prepared for this game, like any other fixture, Thursday will be like any other fixture. I think if you start thinking too much of the what ifs, and the gaffer's been very big on this week, He's won championships before. He knows what it takes to get teams over the line, and he knows the distractions involved. So this week will be another solid week, and we'll hope to do the business on Thursday, and this time next week be hopefully enjoying what we might have achieved today.
Brilliant, thanks Alex.
Thank you.